there's lots of different techniques when it comes to meditation, right? There's breath meditation, there's mindfulness, vipassana, transcendental meditation. Like, you'll hear about all these different meditation types, and they're all fine and good on their own. But within the yoga system, right, we could take any one of those meditation techniques and place it within the yoga system. So what all of those meditations have in common is that they are bringing your mind to a singular point. There's a singular point of focus, right? So if you're meditating on your breath is the focus point. If you're meditating on a mantra, the mantra is the focus point. And really what's happening in your mind is the opposite of what your mind is doing every other part of the day. So during the day, your mind is going, right? You're thinking about different things, you're looping, whatever. When you're meditating, you go from the spin of your mind towards a central point. And what happens is that your mind does not like that, right? Because it's used to what's always happening, right? In many ways, we can get addicted to our thoughts, right? Maybe you've had that experience where you consistently try to have a thought that makes you feel better, right? And you go back to it and you go back to it because you're addicted to that thought because it makes you feel a certain way, right? So when you bring your mind to a singular focus, your mind says, I'm not really into this, and then takes you back to the loops and to the spin of your mind. Meditation is as simple as coming back to the point again and again. I mean, really, that is meditation, right? When you go from the spin to the singular thought. And you could do that 100 times in a meditation session. Over time, your mind gets used to it, right? And it says, oh, wait, we've been here before. It's cool. I'm going to stay in that singular thought for a little bit longer, that focus point, right? And you go back to the spin less frequently. One of my teachers, compared it to like a dog chasing a squirrel, right? Like the dog is always going for it, but as you train the dog, right, it jumps at that squirrel less and less, right? Your thoughts being the squirrel, right? You dive in less and less and less. And over time, the squirrel just goes by and you're sitting and you're not jumping at the squirrel. That's the process. And that's why it takes time to feel like you are meditating, correctly, right? Because for many of us, depending on what system we're using or what kind of technique we're using, we might never have gotten further enough along in our journey to get to a place where we weren't chasing the squirrel so much.